Good afternoon, YouTube. It's your man, all the way George Page, coming to you live on YouTube. As you know, Thanksgiving is over. You eat all your turkey and all the fixing and the trimmings. Then today was Black Friday. We had to go and shop and try to get, early Christmas gifts for the family. And then today you watch a little football. As you know, college football usually comes on after, Thanksgiving. So what is next for the weekend? As you know, there's some fights coming up. One notably is Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. And most definitely Roy Jones going to get blowed out. But for you, my followers, my fans who are fans of MMA, there is a UFC event coming up in Vegas where the headline is the Black Beast Derek Lewis versus Curtis Blades. But as you know, the WMMA, we had a last weekend. We had a great set for WMMA. We had the debut of Kayla Highchild Harrison at Invicta 43 as a featherweight, where she dominated her opponent, Courtney, the Lion King. And then also the next night is the return of the Bullet, Valentina Shevchenko, as she dominantly defended her title against Jennifer Maia. And on the same card, her sister, La Pantera, Antonia Shevchenko, as she defeated the violence queen, Erin Lipsky. And then on that card is a shit show fight that I didn't really care to talk about. But this weekend is going to be kind of a disappointment for WMA. And it's the return of Rachel Achovis. As you know, Rachel has not fought since last year. And she was suspended for 8 months for popping for a banned substance. And that's kind of funny. You know, there's other fighters who get suspended a lot longer than her. But, you know how it is. And her opponent is one Gina Manzani. Manzani's been a while. She hadn't fought since, I think, the first of this year. And this is for in the flyweight division. Well, like I said, Manzani, she came in the UFC. She's been like pretty much on a losing streak. When she first came in, she got beaten by Sarah McMahon. And then she did win her last fight. Now, as we know, Rachel Achovis has been on quite a losing streak. She lost against Montella De La Rosa and got beat by Paige Van Camp. And then she got popped for a banned substance, and then she's been out for almost 8 months. And now this is a possibility that if she loses, she might get dropped. So her future is probably either going back to LFA, maybe Bellator, they take the rejects, and also she can start her OnlyFans page. And also, another fight that's on this is this is a woman we're not a very big fan of, Ashley Evans Smith, aka Rebel Girl, versus Norma Dumont. Well, I like Norma. Norma, she got But to me, this is return of Smith to 135, and Dumont making her 135 debut, because I think she's a natural 135er. Especially with all that junk and truck she got. But, this is not a really fight is really worth mentioning or talking about. We're not a big fan of Ashley Evans Smith. She's a thief and a criminal. That story where she said that she denied stealing, medical materials left by somebody, at their house. And no one wants to talk about that. You can talk about everybody else, but not about that. So pretty much this weekend's going to be for WMMA. I mean, after a great last weekend of WMMA, this is going to be probably a big disappointment for you WMMA fans. I mean, like I said, I'm not much of a fan for Ashley Evans Smith. And, Rich Achovis, I think she should focus on maybe modeling and maybe, like I said again, starting her OnlyFans page. It's the man, all the way, George Page. Don't subscribe. I'm out. And to my man Marcus Bell, make sure you get some extra coffee and some Nodos where you can watch those two fights.